Alrighty, welcome back, sports fans. Today we are playing in the BBPN as per usual, and we are playing the Goblin Gang Wars. So we're going up against Boronate this time around. Take a look at what he's got going on here. So I don't think Hugo has suffered any damage so far in the first two rounds. He's inflicted some injuries. Doesn't okay? He has sustained an injury. I was gonna say we're gonna have to change that. Well, our goal is always to spread the wealth of what we're dishing out. No skill on the Fnatic. I think this is the first unskilled Fnatic we've come across. Can't really blame him. It's I've said time and again that I'm not a huge fan of Fnatic. Uh, so the Looney, on the other hand, it's missing this game, which is nice because I think the Looney by far is the most reliable secret weapon the Goblins can hire. So, no skills on the Bombardier either. Um, Looks like you said someone go ahead and level up there. Not surprising, that's the AG 4 piece. Lots of block here. Lots of block. So, should be interesting. Has a second cheerleader, but only one coach. But we should be at pretty much a full roster. We didn't replace the one dead player. And I don't think we're going to for a while. It's still a sizable bench, and our TV is a little high since we rolled yet another stat up. We do have our Looney back, but he is limping along. So, 80k is a decent amount. So, couple stars that you can afford with that. You know, you can buy a bribe, even pay a little out of pocket for a second if you really wanted to keep his weapons around. Okay. And yeah, he went ahead and bought two more bribes. So he's going to have three for the match. Alright, how'd fame go? We ended up winning the fame. That's going to be useful. So, alrighty. Go ahead and sit you back here. We are picking to him. So, armor boys can go ahead and sit up there. I like keeping diving tackle there. We'll go and spread you out a little bit more. Don't like putting the guard up on the line. Yep, we'll go ahead and put a rookie in. We'll save the bombardier for later. Seems reasonable. So, gotta make sure we spread out because we don't know if he's going to field the Bombardier. It makes sense to field the Bombardier and a Fanatic in the first drive. I think the super meta play is to stagger them. That way it forces your opponent to stay spread out for longer. But he does have the bribes to keep them around a little bit longer. Yeah, we should have spread these out one more space. That's on me. But he's not setting out the Fanatic. Fanatic should be here. So. Leader on the line. Interesting. Alrighty. I'll take a blitz. That sounds spectacular. Yeah, we can get over here. We've got tackle. Just a KO. But it does remove a reroll fairly early on. I think I'm fine leaving the tackler there. There. And I'll move you there. Yeah, I don't have quite enough movement, even with our boost, to pose enough of a threat. We got a pretty deep kick back there. So. But. Yeah, I mean, an early removal and a reroll at that is not bad. And it takes the priority for me a little bit off of trying to hurt the leader. So I can try to get ahead and focus on that. Yeah, the guard here should be annoying for him to deal with. Got the pal there. Okay. Yep. We're going to keep dodging. See, and things like that are why I can appreciate the block first on the Fanatic, but when we've only got 4 to start with against other all dodge teams, it makes it hard to justify there. That's why I went with grab on mine. going on, Ice Blade? Tired of the bad happening. What's been going on? Dude, what the fuck? You're not supposed to be injuring yourself like that before our trip. God damn it. Stop doing that. A drinking glass fell on it? Hmm. Go to the fucking doctor then. Okay. That's not the most useful of advice, admittedly. Okay. X-rays are slightly more useful. I've already used my blitz accessory. I go there. The diving tackle can get surfed, but I think it'll be worthwhile. I'll let a diving tackle get surfed to get rid of the strength up. Take the uphill. We'll burn the leader reroll. Okay, we get a push. Stay. Yeah, I get it, but still. I mean, that's what you gotta do against the fanatic, really. Like, you throw those 2 die uphill blocks whenever possible. Because just getting it to the ground is enough. So, that's a 50% on each die. Yeah, and here comes the blitz. This is a 1 die. Yeah, full dodge. Not that it matters, but... of course it's an injury. It's just badly hurt, though. Yeah, taking block can make it a bit harder. So... that's what taking a wrestler is nice for. To be fair, I don't think block has helped either of my other opponents either, because I think both Astrolabe and Vort took block on theirs. Wow, he took the POW on his own guy. That's the problem. I don't know if he. I don't think he realized that was his own guy. Alright, need to put some pressure downfield. Not a lot, because he doesn't have any skills to take him down. But something. Um, let's not put him next to block. Block is actually kind of a scary skill in this, because in my opinion, far more useful than something like tackle in this matchup. I think having a tackle is occasionally useful, which is why I took it. You have the armor increase, so you're fine as a sacrificial lamb. I'll move you over here. Let's go ahead and move you back here. I mean, a lot of people... I think there's at least a second pogo I've seen with movement increase so far, so... I just happened to roll into the movement increase. Yeah. Yeah, the pogo not having secret weapon makes it a far better investment. Are you shitting me? We didn't even break armor? Fury player and chainsaw? Alright. Apparently. Alright, we'll take it. We're doing this because now look at him. He's in the middle of all of his own players. He has a risk of having that turnover happen again. So, obviously you can move those players out of the way, but now he's got to do that before doing the chainsaw. Or the ball and chain. Okay, got the both down there. Surprised he went after this guy. I mean, the Looney is pretty vulnerable. He has pushes as the option. Hail Mary Bomber is fun. It's not a piece you take for reliability, though, at all. So, and enjoy it while you can, because Hail Mary Pass is not a usable skill in the new rules. Yep, sidestep. Interesting. Uh, I'll think Wort took any skills on his bomber. I'd have to double check. So, but yeah, I think was it Wort that did it? Maybe it was Astrolabe. I don't know. They had some interesting picks from what I remember. Um, we'll declare this as the Blitz. We'll see how the first dodge goes. Made it? Alright, and we won a 9. If we had used dodge on the first one, I would have just hit the pogo. Yeah. As I did some significant damage to Astrolabe's team. So, I think I took out his pogo as well. So, and we didn't stand him up just in case we had, because he has sidestep. Having someone back there to recover the ball afterwards would have been worthwhile. He got it. Alright. Badly hurt. We'll take badly hurt. Yeah, you can't bomb after you move. So we do need to get our tackler back. That's for damn certain. Oh, for sure. Uh, you know, I wouldn't say he's good for anti-stall tactics, but he's a threat because there's always a chance. We can tuck the guard right in there. That'll be good. Oh, for sure. Half of Blood Bowl, I feel like, is psychological warfare, to be honest. I'll re-roll it. Alright, well, we'll just roll all the pushes. It was a re-roll. We rolled the same thing twice. What's his plan here? Okay, that was nice. Yeah, 3 dice. We will take that to the bank. Yeah, we will. Let's go and run you on in. Wasting all my pals here. Not a fan of that. Yeah. Go on, tackle. Tackle! He gets to choose where he falls, though. Alright. Alright. Well, that was not the kind of roll we were hoping for there. Especially when he's got to block. Alright. But we've got the ball. Not sure we're going to be able to score it with the time that's remaining. Well, we've got 3 turns. It's not impossible to do. But it's not an easy task. These 1-die blocks, though, they're doing it for him. Good bounce for us. Yep, now he's got a dodge from diving tackle. Yep. And that was thought process. He would have to have leapt to one of these spaces. That was his mistake. Because he was here. If he had leapt to here, he would have been fine. I know he's AG4, but we're still going to mark him. I have no rerolls, though. I just need a push. Three dice. Like I said, I just need a goddamn push. All the pushes. I can work with pushes, you know. Usually anytime I say all I need is a push, that is my death sentence. So. Alright, if I'm going to score, he's my best bet at movement 8. Alright. You are fine right there, tagging the biggest threat to me running this ball. Okay. Yeah. He can come around for the blitz. Because he's in a bad spot right now. He's in the tackle, diving tackle. He got the both down. I'll do it. That's probably worthwhile for him. Not Pogo Joe. Badly hurt. This is a bloody match. He's not standing. If I stand you up, these are now suddenly 3 dice. Okay. No, rolled a 1. Alright. Not scoring the strife. Okay, that's big. That's a badly hurt. Okay, well. Okay. Driving the bomber. Okay. Yeah, he did not get any of his KOs back. Is it? I wouldn't say bad dice for all. He's had a couple really good 1 dice have come up in between just bad dodges, and I've had a couple 1 and 9s. They've not been the worst things in the world. But the KOs is huge because of how many removals both of us have scored. Like, look at this. He's only got 8 players left. That's not where you want to be. So, we're going to do that. Hope that we don't give him a blitz. That's our goal. It's not a good plan. It's not a reliable plan, but it's something. Perfect defense. I can work with perfect defense. That is a shallow kick, though. Immediately get moving over there. Stardust 3 die. Alright. Well, we'll take that. Yep, we'll go and move back over here. Okay, we got the ball. Might hit our fanatic, but fuck it. Might also fumble it, so... God, I'm so glad that Stunty's no longer a pass penalty in the new rules. It's easier to intercept, but... I'll fucking take that. Especially for bombardiers. Rolled the 5. I'm still not happy that the Goblin Bombardier has to invest in doubles for the for passing access, but at least he still has passing access. The Snotlings give it as a normal skill. Well, that worked out for him. Alright. Oof. No, we'll put him back there. I'm fine with that. He's got tackle zones on most of the team at this point. Ooh. I wanted my surf. Alright, we got a stun. We'll take it. Let's go and tuck the guard right in there. You're stunned, so we'll go ahead and move over here. I still have a blitz, so this will be the blitz. Yeah, I don't feel like doing that dance right now. And for shits and the giggles, we'll go and foul. Okay. Come on, Ed. Okay. Just getting dodges done now. There's a POW. Honestly, I would not blame him if he intentionally tried suicide bombing right now. Yeah. Okay, rolled a 2. Is he going to re-roll the intercept? I doubt it. That was it? It just took out his own guy? Fuck me. Alright, I'm fine with leaving you there. Um, let's move this ball. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. So we move you here. Makes his life a little harder to reach us. Yeah, let's go ahead and move the Fnatic next. Yep, go and move you there. The Fnatic's just worried about marking people today, which I'm not opposed to, really. I mean, it does a job. Alright. I don't see the Bombardier being overly useful, so we're going to be felling here. Because he's going to get ejected in a bit anyways. So, I'm going to risk one dodge just to make sure that both of these guys are marked, because he can leap away. That's enough. Because he's going to need two people in order to do anything. This guy's got guard, so he has to come from the rear. So... Another fucking 5. God damn. Is it? Yeah, I assume you're leaping. Otherwise, you just made things a little bit more difficult for yourself. Honestly, I would leap back here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for the hit. That way you don't have to deal with the guard. It knocks the ball potentially free among your own players. I believe it's unfortunate, but I do think it would be a funny meme build. Yeah, if he could use diving tackle. And he took the long way around. Again, he could have leapt to here and... Well, between those two, we are going to dodge. No, by no means a bad roll for him, especially since we're a blodger. Like I said, the biggest thing is just the route he took. So, even if he had leapt to here, he would have had the movement to blitz from here. Then that first die would have been a one die pow, and it would have been golden. But thank you. So, but we do have enough players that we should be able to make this a 3 die to get him off. Well, 3 dice does get him off. Follow that. We have just enough movement to make it into GFIs. I would rather not. I think I'm fine taking our time right now. And using our numbers advantage. Let's hit you. stay, because you've got leap anyways. Oh, well. No, because if we could, I would have done that months ago, and I probably wouldn't be as broke as I am. But then again, you would be less likely to injure yourself. So, I'm not discounting that the possibility of you injuring yourself in your sleep, but less likely. Oh shit, he's out of rerolls. I didn't even realize that. His team's doing better than his Norse. You're not wrong. You are definitely not wrong there. Uh, uh, what a bar. Let's see. I will give myself a little bit of credit. I am trying to make sure that we're doing this with 3 dice as much as possible. But we are rolling a lot of pals these past few turns. Like that. Definitely not Norse. God damn, dude. I mean, he has one player. Ironically, the armor 8 is keeping him alive. Did he just whip on all his KOs again? He got 2. He got 2 KOs. Like, yeah, the leader is still. There's players that have been knocked out for basically the whole game. The leader is one of them because I took him out with a blitz, but the leaders had didn't even make it to turn one. He knows to respect liver sticks. Liver sticks doesn't fuck around. Neither does his gang. Holy shit! Come on, cut the dude some slack. Slack was just a stun. Tackle. Here's the question. Who do I try to score with? I think Bossman himself needs to score this. It's a GFI, but he got 2 more KOs back for his last turn. Hugo is back. We're going to move up a little bit, just in case he positions Hugo far enough forward and we roll yet another blitz. The dice are going so much in our favor right now, I'm not discounting the idea of a second blitz. I mean, that's a nice kick for us. It doesn't matter. It's not an extra turn. It's not that bad. But it's still he's not going to be able to do anything with it. I will say, I am glad that no one. I'm glad no one else did something silly like take the armor increase on the Fanatic or Thick Skull Vort. I don't, I don't remember. I don't know if you ever saw Vort taking Thick Skull on a Fanatic. It was it was something. It was a decision. Yeah, that was over at TBBL, where he and I were the only stunty teams. So it was so late in the development too, because he had block, he had grab, he had mighty blow, and he went and took thick skull as like a fourth skill on it. And it's like, why? That's such a big brain fart there. They only have strength access skills, so I mean, from there, I think the only thing that would be worthwhile would be, uh, like guard. So, but yeah, it was a decision. Yeah, what were these dice fucking like? 50-50 on the armor, which is low considering the fact that I have no skills to help me with that. Yeah, he had a lot of both downs. Thankfully, he has 3 block pieces, but that's still a lot. And meanwhile, yeah, we had hardly any skulls. We had a couple 1 and 9s early on, and from there was Pal City. See, our armor is a bit closer to average at that point. I took him to Palatown. You're right. That is a tournament still need to go to. Scum talks it up a bit. We actually didn't get gerbled. I hadn't noticed. It's so nice to not have a game where the gerbils are fucking me. So, but damn. I was not expecting to be leading the way that I am right now in this. And yeah, we're not even halfway yet, but we've not taken any big damage. We're 3-0 right now. So, which if I pull up the spreadsheet, uh, yeah, we're the only one that can do that. Everyone else is taking a loss or a tie at this point. By round 2, we were the only one that was 2-0. So, and it's one thing with when it's the regular BBPN season, because like everyone knows how to play Blood Bowl and whatnot. It's different when it's one of these side things that I put together. That I wonder whether or not. Obviously, this game came down to dice. It was very clearly a dicing. You know, but I do try to keep that in mind of whether or not other people are still not only enjoying it but feeling like it's still fair. Like I'm not. Uh, abusing something that maybe I thought of and thought I made clear that wasn't, uh, you know, that insider bias, as it were. So, granted, I do think that of the people in this, uh, in, uh, I guess you could call it league, in this, uh, ladder bracket, whatever you want to call it. I probably have the most experience with goblins. I do still consider myself a goblin coach. Um, so, but yeah, because I know Bort plays a goblins from time to time. I don't know about any of the others. I don't think Finhel's much of a goblin coach. Um, I think I've seen T squared played on once or twice, but so ultimately the goal is to have fun and to do something silly. And as I said earlier this morning when Born was asking a couple of questions, like I am trying to make notes because hopefully we do this again. I know there were some people that had interest and just, well, sure, but that's Blood Bowl in a nutshell. Uh, but I know there were people that had interest, like Detox, and the timing just fell apart for them. Um, so I don't know when we'll do it next. There's a very strong likelihood that the next time we do this, it's in Blood Bowl 3. So, because I do want to go back through and uh, do other events. Yeah, we already know after 14 we're doing the losers bracket because I've been promising Will Fowl for a while that we'll do that. Um, and then after 15, who knows? If 15 ends up being the last season we do in Blood Bowl 2, it'll probably be an all-star uh, event. So, as the last big hurrah, everyone that's played in a playoff gets to choose their team, and we can go out as a nice celebration. Yeah, bring out your best teams. So, before we make the transition, that's a lot of hopefulness that the Blood Bowl 3 team gets their shit together, that there's enough races that everyone wants to play. Obviously, people like Yark are dead set on one race. I don't think that's the case with most players, but at the very least, we've got to have a working UI, admin tools, shit like that. So, right, but we're also looking like season 14 will take us until March, April next year. So season 15 won't be until the end of 2024, maybe 2025. End of 2024 sounds right. And if it ends in like November, we'll probably take December off for the holidays. So, um, so we'll see. That's way further down the line. And if we keep going, we'll see what goes on. If season 15 is not our last one here, then that gives us time to do other things. Bring back some of those others. Whether it's the Halfling Cup, whether we come up with something else. Well, I'll have to go back through the list of events that we've got because I did have gone through Goblin and started adding in those into my spreadsheets. So, but like I said, and if we decide that this just didn't work, it wasn't enough fun, then this will be the only time we do it, and it was a short-lived experiment, and we'll move on. So, I know I at least am enjoying this a little bit more than the Halfling Cup. I think in general, goblins have more tools than the Halfling Push Fest. But, so, we'll tinker with it. We'll see what goes on. Yeah. Well, yeah, there were only like 5 people that played Flings. So, um, so yeah. And that was the second time that we've done Flings. Because there was a Halfling Master Chef one that I did not participate in that apparently was ran way earlier. So, that was a cord thing. So, but, you know, Flings are tricky. Even the Movement 5 uh, makes things harder. That for 10k difference between a halfling and a goblin, not only do you get the armor increase, but you get that movement increase, and that one movement is so huge from 5 to 6. But so, but yeah, I don't know if that caught on camera, but I finally have some food to eat, so I'll get out of here. Yeah, exactly. 2 turns versus 3 turns. You know, being able to at movement 6, you can put a pivotal like tackle piece in the middle of your backfield, and he can reach either side, and that's pretty big too. So, because that 13 squares, sorry, it's 13 squares deep and 15 across. So at movement 6, you can reach just about anywhere from dead center on your half of the board. But so yeah, thank you for watching, and we'll be back. It sounds like Scum's going to be gone for the weekend, so probably won't be back until next week with the next match of this. So, but and I did talk to Olvidar. They are going to be posting race stats for World Cup, so we'll be hopefully get some more practice with the more popular teams. So, but until next time, Nuffle, bless your dice.